So we are doing fixtures today. So how it's important, how fixtures are important. Uh, like we have discussed in the past, we have a development server, one production server normally. So we do all the things on the development server, then we push it to the GitHub. Then once it's on the Git, the production server will pull it. And we are not doing any coding or anything on the production. We are doing everything on the development server. So this is we have done all the tests and everything in the previous session. So I'm just giving a brief idea what we are going to do in this session. So if we have any code written here in the div, you can just push it, and if it's there in the Git, you can pull it. So what happens if we need something that's not code? Something that's not code. For example, I will say, look here, you have currency. See it here, all the currency here. This all currencies. It's not in the code. It's a data. It's just a data. So often when we create a currency doctype and put all this data, then when we are putting it on the production side, we need this data there, because it's I mean where each production server, we don't want to put same currencies there in the data, right? So this is one thing that fixtures will solve. This is one thing that fixtures will solve, but that's not the only thing. For example, we need to add some things here on the currency or any data field. We need to add, let's say I will put this employees list. Okay, for employee I want to add something like we are giving them a car. Let's say we are giving them a car and we want to put it some new field here like car. Employee database, we want to put it, we want to add a new column here called car type or something. Then when we are moving it to the new production server, then we don't have this, we need to have that same field there. So that is another use case that it will solve. Or something like, let's say this always comes up with me here. You have something email, Slack, and system notification, SMS, etc. We want to add WhatsApp here. We do all the programming. Then when we are going to the production side, it should be there. Here we can just add it, but on the other side we need to have it. Or something, server script. We wrote some server script and it's not in the code. We have explained it in the past that it will not be in the code. It's actually in the database. So what will happen? If you are copying it, it will just ignore it as a data. But through fixtures, you can solve that also. So what I have discussed now, what all problem we are planning to solve with fixtures. One, add data on an existing dot type. Copy the data. In fact, if you put data here and it will be on the production, and add some fields, add or change or remove or some fields, and change field character field properties. Okay, then field data like options on the field, like I show you that the WhatsApp options, that kind of options. And you want to copy server script on server or client scripts. to the new system. These are some usage scenario, but Fixtures can do much more than that. We in the future we will add some more, but these are the things these are the topics that we are going to cover today. Now let's focus on why Fixtures. Where is the Fixtures? We'll just look into that. Fixtures is, you know, we were always saying that everything on Frappe is a doctype, including doctype. It's everything is a doctype. So Fixtures actually what it's doing, I will take the documentation on Fixtures. There's no Fixtures. It's actually inside the hooks folder. So here there is Fixtures. I will explain you, don't worry. So here on the doc file, it's actually Fixtures we are writing inside the doc file. So I'll just show you inside the doc files. No, sorry, inside the hook files. So inside the hook files we have something called Fixtures. Maybe there is no Fixtures now, so we will write Fixtures. We will write one fixture, 1 or 2 or 3. We will write the Fixtures here, but before that, first let us push something here, like we are always saying. This is our development, this is our dev server, this is, as you know, and this is, we are always keeping white mode for the development server, and in the arc I have production server. This is the production server, and we are keeping it black background with the night mode, and this is the arc browser. This is production and this is dev. So I will just add one doc type, just for one doc type called airport. So it's just, you know, our module is training. I explained you before. I'll just add one field that's just having a row called airport. Oh, what is it? Airport, and in the detail I will just put it here. This is, I have explained you in the past how to put it here, and so I have it now the airport list. I will just before that before adding anything, I will just do this. Oh, sorry. Is it custom? No. I have explained you this is how the custom and the non-custom, I mean whatever is work. So this should be there in the code now. So I will just show you how the code works here on the training. You can have it on the airport, and there is an airport.py and airport.js. This is basic. We have explained you in the first video itself. So this is, you can just have it here, and once you are pushing, because you have our git here. So this is on the git. I'm just pushing it. I'll just push it here. I'm using VS Code to push it. So it's like, you know, I can push it here on the command also, but I am pushing it here because many of you told that this is easy for you. Added airport. Okay, and I'm just committing and I'm syncing. That's what in the VS Code they say syncing. Okay, now you can see it here on the git. Just now there is a push. You can see that, and here on the training, and inside the doc type there is airport. Okay, so this airport data came here. So it's code, there is no data, it's basic, it's code, just code. So I'm pulling it here. This is actually the production one. As I told you, I'm using VS Code for development and the normal terminal, Linux terminal for the production to pull it. Okay, so here I'm just installing it first. Bench get app. Where is the app link? So I'm just getting this. This all I have explained in the video in the past. So I'm just if you just forget, you can just go back and check what I'm doing, because this is okay. I have done the installation and bench site .com install app. What is our app name? Training, right? Training. Okay, so I have installed it. So I'll go back to this is the production one. What happens? Okay, just pull it and install, migrate. So you can see here airport. So I forgot to migrate, so I just migrated it. And this is on the production, you can see airport. So that's it. So when you are seeing it here on this doctype airport and go to airport list, there is nothing. Obviously there is nothing. We haven't added anything on the dev also. So I will just go back on the dev, on the development server, and I will just add some data here. Add airport. So New York, London, Mumbai, that's I'll add one more, Doha. Okay, so I have here 4 airports. So now I have 1 2 3 4 5 airport here. So when I'm installing it on this app, this our new app, training app, into the production server, I need to have it all there. So now we haven't written any code. Even you just pull all the everything there, it will not come. So what here actually the fixtures coming in. So the fixtures, let's so how to pull it. So this airport is a doc type, and all the data inside this actually a data inside the airport. So here there are just let's say how we add a fixture here on the hooks. So here there is hooks. So what we do now, just so on this airport data type, airport doc type, on the airport doc type, we need to write a fixture for airport database. So if let's say you can see here on the hooks there is something called fixtures, and I will just add the fixtures here. Okay, so how is the fixture, how to write a fixture? It's just a Python dictionary. I'll just show you where to write it. Here, hooks. Is there any fixture here? No, I don't think so. So there is no fixtures here. So I'll just write a fixture here. Fixtures. Okay. Is that correct? What is wrong with that spelling? Fixtures is equal to, I'm using autopilot, so maybe that's the reason it's all filling up. So I'm just, if you can see that it's not custom field on the fixtures. Let me remove the autopilot and I will write manually so you will understand it. So it's like this, the fixtures, and here inside this curly bracket you type this dt. dt basically is for data types, so it's not custom field, we are putting for airport. Okay, this is our doc type. And before closing this we can put filters, but I am not putting filters now. I'm just keeping it here. It's very simple. In this picture what we say, is just whatever there's a data in the airport doc type, take it to the code. I mean whatever, take it to the production. So this is what we are going to do first. It's an easy thing. So once we have done, I saved it. Once we have done that, you can see that if you put a git diff, git status, let's say, or you can see it here itself, right? You don't need to go there. Okay, so there is the only thing that now we have done, fixture dt airport. So you can see this is the previous code and this is the new code. Now what I am going to do now, we have to do a command here on the bench directory saying that just do what we have told you to do in the hooks file. So it's just like that. I'm just doing it, bench. Okay, bench and export. So we need to site.com export fixtures. So now you can see here exporting airport app training filters. So this is actually whatever we have written in this will be gone to, it will make a JSON file. Here you can see the changes. This is the changes we have made. So the good thing about using git inside the VS Code, it will immediately show what are the files changing. So this is the file changed. So if I'm looking at the change, so it is actually putting all the data here, New York, London, Mumbai. So it all came to the code itself. It's not code, but it's inside our code directory, inside our Python directly. So you can see it as a JSON. They have done all the customization here. I'll come to filters, but before that I will just push it. I'll just commit here, added airport data. Okay, I just added airport data and I'm committing. Okay, I pushed, and now you can see it on the git. Here on the git itself, you will see on the fixtures, you will see, if you remember, New York, London, Mumbai, Riyadh, everything is on the git itself as a JSON file. You can see that there, right? Now what you do, just go to the production. This is production. I told you the green screen that we are always keeping for production. Okay, I'm not doing the update. If you update the app, it will come, but that's an option. But I'm not doing the update because it will take some time to do all the update and everything. So I'll just put git pull. Okay, so once I'm pulling it, you can see it here, fixtures and hooks, the change file. So now I will come to the folder and say bench site production erp.com migrate. So this command we need to do to apply what is inside the hook to this. So now I will show you what happened in the production. So this is production. The night mode, it is production. Okay, so I'm repeating it because you don't get confused. So here, now you go to airport list. See, there is Doha, Riyadh, Mumbai, London, everything is there. So this is, I mean, this how we do fixtures. So when you are doing fixtures, you can say this part, like here when you are doing it, this is just an airport, all airport data it is taking. Sometimes you don't need that. So what you will do, this is, you will just put filters here. You will put filters here, like say here you can put name in or equal to or something. Okay, then you can put New York, and this is, they put in. Okay, New York and Doha. Okay, so if you put New York and Doha here as a filter and just run it again and see what is coming here on the fixture file. There is only New York. Oh, there is no Doha. Maybe there's a spell issue. So why Doha is not coming, I don't know, but it's okay. You got the concept. The filters name in New York or Doha, or you can put it something like equal to New York or equal to London or something. This is one way of, this is actually, okay, now you can see it here, hooks, on the hooks you can see how I am using filters. So you can just take whatever data you need on the fixtures to the new site. So this, as I have explained in the past, when you are making filters, you can use any field. So how you, what I said, actually, you can, if you have some other field other than name, you can use that name, like on the employee. No, I'll put customers because I don't have any employees here. Like we have customers, 3 customers here. So let's say if you want to take any of it, billing currency USD, I'll put it like this. Okay, so I need to know the field name of this billing currency. I have explained in the past video how to do inspect to find field name and doc type and everything. So you can visit my past videos to know that. So here you can see the billing currency. So doc type, what is the doc type is customer. I will just put it here on that. I'll just put, okay, customer. Then what is it, what your default currency. Okay, default currency is equal to USD. Okay, if you have someone like this, what happened to fixtures? 2 Okay, when I save it and export fixtures, you can see it here on the fixtures. What? There is an error. You have an error in Excel. Check the what is that? I'll just check it on the customer filters. There are too many colors here. Default currency is equal to okay. Now it has made one customer file, so this customer will be copied to the new. So this is just, I put it like only one customer with the default currency USD. So the concept is clear. I'm not going to do any other example on this particular thing, that is pulling a data from the development server or any server to the production server. So I think that part is clear. Now what we will do next is what was the other one that we were discussing? Okay, add some field. Okay, so how we add some field? Let's say on the employee list. This is not on the employee. This is not our. I'll just add an employee here, or I will put a customer here. So because there is already some customers are there, so there are some customers. So I will just add. Let's say I will just do the customization. I'll do the customization here and put in the form. I will add something like car type. Okay. Oh no. What we will do? We'll just put something like customer vehicle. I'll just put a field here, vehicle. Okay, that's it. So when you are adding on the new version, it will come like custom underscore vehicle. So that's the new naming series. If you are in Frappe 15 version, it will automatically create a name called custom. It will automatically prefix custom pack. So you have now, you added on the customer, there is a field called vehicle. So when you are putting this on the production, you need the same vehicle. So on the production now we don't have any vehicle. So if you put it here, customer list, there is nothing like, if you just add it, there is no vehicle field, right? So we want the vehicle field there. So what I will do, I'll show you how to put the added field there in the new system. So there is something that I just want to tell you. There is something called custom field. It's in the beginning I told you everything in Frappe is a doc type. So there is something called a custom field doc type. You can see it here. There is something called custom field doc type. So if you add any custom field in any data in any doc type, not just in our app, any other app, if you just add it, so I'll just put it here. So here you can see customer custom vehicle. So what is this? This is the same thing that we have added there. On the customer doc type, we have added something there. Okay, we can see many things. This is because we have installed HRMS and all, so it comes here like that. Now I will put it here. So we need to put it which module we need to export it, through which module we need to export it. So this is, I'll just put it here on the training. Okay, now it is, I told you it's even this custom field is a doctype. I told you everything is a doctype. So even this custom field database is a doctype. So we need to take this all. This all means not everything. We just need to take this. Depends what you have done. So I just want to take this to the new system. To over on our production system. So I'll just, okay, I'm removing this. We have already explained that. So I'll just take it out and I will put it here. Or I'll just keep it because to avoid confusion. So it's like, I'll just put here what you need, custom field. Okay, so I put custom field here. So if I put custom field here, what happens? Oh no, DT. Okay, I put another one here on the fixtures. I have now customer also there, custom field also here. The customer is for bringing all the customer data with the filter, of course, and this is all the custom field without any filter. So I'm just saving it and running here what fixtures, export fixtures. Okay, so what, there is some issue, probably there is no custom. I made it could be custom field. Oh, that was a spelling error. So here you can see now custom field is already copied to here. So here you will see something terribly wrong on this. This happens to everyone. So here when I put it customs, not customer, custom field, you can see so many field is added here. Everyone make this mistake. So I just want you to tell that why it's all create a mess. Why it's creating a mess? Because here you can see so many customization. This customization, you haven't done all of this customization. Someone others, it's coming from HRMS in this case, some other, but they don't have it here. So here it's coming from HRMS, but there is no module attached to this. So if there is no module attached to this, it will bring, if there is no filter, it will bring everything without a module attached to this, and it will create too much complication. We just needed what, only one, right? But it came all of it. So to avoid that, you put a proper filter here. Just let me put it here, a proper filter. No, I just need a filter here. All of this filter come, this is just one filter. I will put filters, not name. Let me tell you. So this is the filter that we are using for the customs. So what filter? We should not use name, because you may have many customization here. So you will just put this one, module. Okay, so what is the field name for that module? Just let me check what is the field. this using Chrome inspect, I have already explained you, so I'm not doing it again. So here there is a module 1. So this is the module. So I'll just put here module as a filter. Oh, module as a filter. And training as the value. So you don't need this in. You can, if you have multiple value, you can put in, otherwise you just put equal to. Okay, now if I run it again, you can see only one field here, or just only one, our own, okay, custom field, because it's it is in the doc type, and it's in the module training. So only in the module training will come here. It's actually, we need that, because if you are taking everything, it will be a problem. So now I am just pushing it again. I'm just pushing it again for the just added custom field. Okay, commit and synced. So if you go to our Git page and see fixtures, you can see the custom field fixtures. There you can see custom vehicle. So I'm going to the production server. This is the production server. I'm repeating that. So I'm just pulling it. Git pull. I'm just doing a git pull. So here you can see custom field has come here. Now then, okay, I'll do the migrate. Okay, this is the migrate. Okay, now go to the production. You can see it's updated or something. Customer is already there, so I'm not showing it. Now where was that? On the customer, we should know there is a vehicle field. Here you see the vehicle, it's on the production, there is vehicle. So that's how, and okay, that's how we are copying the field. Any field changes, we are copying to the this one. Now let's say we need something different here. We property change. Okay, so I'm just changing some property of anything. So this is customer. I'm just taking customer list. Okay, so on the customer, let's find a field. Now I will do something different, that we are not copying any data, we are just changing we are not creating a field also, we are going to change an existing field property. So it's like here we have a property like tax ID. I will just put tax ID here. I'll just tax ID here, like what, tax. Okay, and the tax ID, I will put default value something like this, 222 or something like this, and I will make it read only. Let's see what happens. Now on the customer, I'm just refreshing it. On when you are trying to add a new customer, here on the tax side, you will see it is tax ID is 2222, and also it is read only. I cannot change it. I'm trying to change it. So now I will go to custom field. So on the custom field, what you will see, where is it? Oh, sorry, it's not in the custom field. It will be, there is something called property setter. So just remember that name. This is property setter. So if you change any property of any field or anything inside the Frappe, it will come here on this doc type called property setter. So you can see it here. There are two properties that we have done. So this is actually what we have done on the document: field name, tax ID, and property default. Default is the property. We set the value into 2222. This is what we have done. And one more thing we have done, we made it read only. So it's here, you can see doc type, customer, tax ID, and property read only, and we made it check. Check means it's one. So we made it like that. So these two, again, I will make it inside module training. You remember I told you that if you don't put proper modules, it will create a big mess out of it in the JSON file. So I'll just keep it here, standard like in the training. So what will happen now? This is property setter is the doc type. So let me go to the VS Code, and in the hooks I will just put it here. One more, DT is for doc type. Okay, and I just property setter. Oh, come on. And filter property filters, because I'm using this autopilot, so it's just came there. So I don't need doc type. I will just put module here, module, and equal to what? Training, right? Okay. So this is the training module. So on the property setter, it come like this. I will put the fixtures here. So when I put the, oh god, there is some issue. DT custom field filters, invalid syntax, perhaps forgot a comma. Yes, here. Okay. So now you can see the line number 3. You have an error in SQL syntax. So here, property setter is correct. Filters, module equal to training. Property setter, right? DT filters, module training. You don't need it here. Okay, this is autopilot making mistake, and I am correcting it. It should be other way around. Okay. Okay, now you can see it here. Once I have done it, it will come here. So it's came here. So there are two property changes here on the customer. On the tax, it will be default 2222 is the default, and it will make read only. So I'll just push it here. Made, okay, customer field. I'll just write it here like property setup. Done. Okay, commit, and I'm syncing it. So now if you go to our Git, you will see here property setter. So on the property setter, you can see these properties are there. So I will do what I will do. I will do the, I need to pull it here again. Git pull, and property setters are came here. I will do the migrate. Then I will go to protection. It's refresh, and I will try to add a customer, and let's see what happens. Okay, I'll try to add a customer here, add a customer, and go to full screen and go to tags. Here you see it came automatic, and if I try to change it here, it will not work. I'm trying to change, it's not working. So what we have done now, we have changed the property of that. Now there is something that you must know here in the, let's say, doctype. There is first I will show you notification. On the notification, if you try to add, this actually options on the channel, and if I try to add, because we have done the program, it's if you put WhatsApp here, how to put WhatsApp here, I'll just try to add it, customize, okay, and here on the channel you can see there are many, so I will put WhatsApp, this WhatsApp spelling, right? Just I try to add it, it will say you can't set options for field channel. Actually on the options you cannot do that, because there are some workflow thing that you should not do that manually. So what you can do in this case, it's already removed, so because you cannot do that, so you can go directly here on the property setter, and just add it here directly. So here you will put doc field, and doc type is notification, right? Notification, and the field name is channel, and row name is not, it's for other things. We will explain you in the next video what is this this things means, doc type link and doc type action, in the future video, so it's just not like now. So you need options. What is the options? Notifications, notification list. So here if you are putting it like channel, just let me get the correct field name and the property. So here on the options, right, field, so here channel name, default, and options, so it should be options, and set value. I will take all the values from here and add one more here, WhatsApp, okay, and put it in this module training and just save it. Okay, so now if you come back and check this module, on the notification, if I try to add, you can see here WhatsApp. So this is the only way you can add an option into this. So when you add an option into this WhatsApp, and it is here in the property setter. So now if I rerun this, because we already have a property setter here, right? We already have a property setter here, and everything inside training module we are already taking. So I'm just running it again, and you will see it here on the property setter. Here you can see all the previous ones are already there, and here it's added a value called WhatsApp. You can see it here on the code if you understand this, how it works. Then what I will do, add options for WhatsApp. Okay, I commit it and sync changes. Now it reaches the Git. on the property setter you can see options, WhatsApp. You can see WhatsApp here, so I am pulling it again here. App training git pull. Okay. No, go back to the root, then migrate. So here it is. I'm going to the new one and I'm trying to add a notification. I'll show you. Notification, and just trying to add it on the production, a notification. You can see it here, WhatsApp. Okay, so these things there are something when I'm talking about this, I just want to say there is something here. You can directly push if you change a field something here. You can directly put a form customer, just customer list. If you make a change in the there is something called, where is it? If you are making change inside, there is something called export customization. This you can directly export it to JSON file. I'll show you that how it works. If you can directly export, but I don't use it because I lose the control of what I am exporting. Sometimes I forget and everything. So here you will see the customer.json is already exported here. You can see it here. So you can see when I'm doing it here, you can see it here. It's happened. Okay, but I lose the control when I'm doing it. So I use this custom field and with proper filters and property setters with proper filters. So if I'm using with proper filters, I'm getting the correct. I'm getting the what you call total control of what I'm doing. So I don't use that export customization button, but I just use the property, the doctype and all. Now I will show you how you copy server or client script, print format or doctype. In fact, anything you can copy. So I already show this type, all these things. Now I will show you server or client script, print format and actual doctype, how to copy it. And there are many other things in the coming section. We will discuss that. But now let's make a server script here. Okay, so there is a server script. I will just add a server script on the development server, and this is server script 1, reference document something, or just put it here before insert print. Okay, this is my server script. Okay, it's just simple that, and put the module here because we want to put this code inside the module. When you are saving a server script, it will not make any file changes. I told you before when we were talking about server script. So there is no change here. If there is any change here on the VS Code, you will see it here, right? Any changes in the code, there is no change in the code. Okay, but it's there in the database server script. I will add a client script also. I'll add a client script here. So let's say client script 1 and put it on task again. It's just like your code here. I'll put my code, return something like my client script here. I'll put it as an A. Okay, now this also on the training just put it here, save. Okay, I have created a client script, and so now on the fixture I'll come back to the picture, because I told you this is, if you see it here on the client script side, you can see one client script. You can put as many client script. So I will just add it here, like dt. Oh god. Okay, what is client script name? Client script. Okay, filters module is equal training is okay. If you want to put the name itself client script on, you can put that. I'm not doing that now. Print, not print format. I'll put server script here. Check the spelling, because otherwise it will not come. So server script. Just put it. So the spelling is, the script itself will be shown here. Doctype is server script. It will be like this. So it will be like this. And filters module. Okay, this filters okay, because everything inside the module is coming right. So I'll just run the same export pictures here, and there is an error, that is client script. It could be spelling. I told you there's a spelling issue, so I just saved that spelling. Now again run it. Okay, now exporting everything that we have put it here, so you can see new two things. Client script, because here it is come only new things, others will be there in the folder. So this is actually a source control, not the actual folder. So here on the client script, you can see the client script including this the script itself here, and the server script is also here. So what I will do, I will just put, I'll add a client and server script. Okay, commit and sync. Now if you go to git, you will see it here on the fixture folder. Oh no, this is no. This is training. So here on the pictures, you can see client script, the entire code, even including the code, you can see it here, and server script also you can see it here. So I'll do the pulling here. So this time I'll do, instead of migrate, instead of pulling and migrate, I will just do the bench update. Okay, it's same, actually it's same. I just want to show you both way it will work. So I'll just put bench update. It will take some time, that's why I am not doing all the time. I'll just pull and migrate. So that it's very easy. By the way, it's on the production, and I'm doing the update instead of pulling and migrate. Pulling, basically bench update is doing the same. It's pulling the latest code from the git and migrating. So here we are doing update. All the previous stuff we have done pull and this. Okay, so now Actually, you can leave the update for certain modules. That's it will speed up the things, but that's I will explain it on another video when I have time. So this one, let it finish. Okay, it's updated. Let's see whether it is there in the. Okay, it's showing refresh, and you can see, if you are lucky, if everything works fine, you can see the client script on the production and server script also on the production. So it's like that. You can see it here. So that's the way that we are copying server. I mean, we are doing everything same, right? But I'm just showing one by one. Now the print format, we often create print format for our clients on the production. No, not on the production. We are doing it on this. So on the development server. So I'm just doing. Okay, my format. I'll put it like this. My print format. Okay. So here it's against the sales invoice. You know, custom format and all, we have explained it on the other video, so I am not going there now. So it's like it is custom format, and I put an HTML here, something like this. This is, I have explained on the other video, so I am not going there. So it's just there. There is a print format. So if you want to copy this print format into the new system, I mean the production system, what you need to do, it is here, just add on the, it's too much now, it's add on the here. So it's like print format dt. Okay, it has been since long time they are prompting this print format here. So it's just like that. I put the print format. Now if you go here, and you will see print format also copied, and it is here. Oh no, it's blank. Why it should be blank? Because maybe we haven't put it here. The okay, let me see why it's. I'll just remove the. I'll remove. Instead of this, I will put the name because there is no provision to put. I'll just put the name here, my print format, and let's see. Let's see, it's coming because there is no module name there. So it is like this. I put it like this. Okay, now on the print format. Okay, it is came here. So you can see it here, my print format, and the format will be there. Same like that, you can update. I will do another one, then I will push it. So before that, one last thing what that I promised you is doctype. I told you everything inside Frappe is a doctype. So even if you're creating a doctype here, there are two ways to create a doctype. One is by coding. So I'll show you doctype. So if you are creating a doctype, let's say you want to get districts of an employee. I'll put it like this, and on training. Okay, so if you are creating a form, there is an option here, custom. You have seen it before, I explained before also. So this custom, if you put custom, it will not be there in the code. If you put if it's not custom, it will be in the code. So I will show you that. I have already explained it, so I am just explaining it again. If it's not custom means it will be there in the code. So now this one is there in the code. You can see it's district, JSON, PY, everything is there in the code. And you don't need to do anything, because when you are uploading, the code will go there and it will be created there. So you don't need any fixtures there. But if you are putting it here custom and saving, there will be no code related to that. So it's if I refresh it, or no, maybe it's we have done it first and then come back. So I'll keep it here. I need to delete it manually, so I'm not just doing that. I will just put it here, area, something different area, and I am not going to put it custom. No, I will put it as custom, so it will not be there in the code. It will not be there in the code. So if it's custom, it will not be there in the code. So I saved it, and you can see district is there and the area is not there. So what happens if it's custom? It will be in the database, not in the code. So you need to make it through our this one, fixtures, right? So the one with code, it will automatically go there. One without code, one with code is district, and one without code is area. So area, we need to move it through here. So let me make it. So it is actually, what is that? It's a doctype itself. Okay, so this is doctype. Doctype is doctype. See it here. This may be confusing, but it's an amazing concept. Even the doctype is a doctype. Okay. Then name is equal to area. I think area. I'm moving area here, or I will put everything. I will not put any filters. So you can see that there is no filters for this doctype. But if I don't put any filters, it will be more headache for you, because it will create so many things. I will just put name is equal to area. Okay, I put name is equal to area. Then I'm just exporting fixtures. Oh no, there is some error here. Maybe it's there is some error. Doctype and filters. Just give me a second. It's name and it's area. Table is missing. Doctype. So this is which. So it is area, and what is the doctype for this? Doctype for this, it's again spelling. Okay, I'm very bad at spelling, so it's just like this. Put it here. Okay, just put it here, and then again run the fixtures. You can see here doctype itself. So here when you see it, this doctype .json. Okay, so here you can see area. So the thing is, what you see here, it's just area, but you will not see district here, because district is directly in the code. So you don't need to put it on this one. Okay, because again, once again, I'm just telling what is happening here. This district is not custom. It's not custom. So it will be there in the code, and area it's custom. So it will not be there in the code, so you need to put it in the fixtures. District, you don't need to put it in the fixtures because it is not custom. It will be there in the code. So I will show that this district, there is a special code for that, JSON, PY, everything. And this one, this area, we have already copied it here. Where is it? Let me close all of this. Area, we have copied it on the here and the folder structure. The folder structure on the fixtures, we have doctype, and this doctype you can see area. Okay, so if you are pushing, it will go in including district and area, because district will go through code, area will go through fixtures. If it's confusing, just think about that. I have explained in the other video also how the custom and how the database and the code works. So it is like that. District will go through the code and area will go through the fixtures. Okay. So doctype, I'm just doing that and syncing. Then I'll go to production. Git pull. So it's pulling now. District is, they pulled district and they pulled doctype. No, maybe. Okay. Now it's exported. Let me see what all there in the production doctype. In the production doctype here, you can see area and district. Area, it's actually on the custom, and district, it's not custom. So one came through code. You can see on our Git, this is on the fixture side, it came through area. Okay, and district, it came through normal coding. So that's what. And finally, one thing I want to tell you, this one is very important, that if you are making a fixture and you already copied something there, and if you remove that in the production, that will not reflect in the if you remove something inside development, it will not reflect in the production. You need to go there and manually delete it, or otherwise you need to write a script to do that, a Python script or something to delete it on the production. I will show you that in the upcoming videos. Like it's an advanced type of coding, that if you want to remove something, if you already put a fixture but you just remove it here, the fixtures, that doesn't mean on the next update it will already whatever you are copied, it will go. It's not like that. It's not working like that. Whatever you have already done through the fixtures, it will be there on the production. If you want it to delete it, you need to write separate code. I will explain you in the coming video. So right now we have done this type of this code, and on the next one, what we will do Python and JavaScript overriding. Okay, so this is what we are planning for the next video.